Welcome to FOH. This week we're doing the Upmann Connoisseur No.1 BRE November 18. Kenny, welcome along.
Troops.
Kenny's going through his expensive accoutrements there, plastic bags, pulling out lighter, cutter. It's been taking 15 minutes to get ready. It takes longer for you to get ready, it takes D to get ready. I've noticed that. Just, you share a lot of traits. Anyway, back to the Upmann Connoisseur.
Terrifying that you actually take notice of me getting ready.
Well, it's hard not to when you're just sitting here, just waiting as you're going trooping up.
Someone as gorgeous as Dee needs almost no work. I think the word you're looking for is suckhole.
Let me think about this one. As true as that statement is, it is still disconcerting that you said, I'm almost ready, and 15 minutes later, we have to start.
I had to make the drink from scratch. Did you? I mean,
what'd you make? What'd you make?
The Winston Quinn gin with the Dr. Strangelove tonic and fresh limes.
Very good.
I mean, did you seriously?
I've got Havana Club 7, a bit of Pepsi Max, and a slice of lime.
You're putting Pepsi into Havana Club 7.
It's a Cuba Libre.
There is a special place in hell reserved for you.
Right. To me, Pepsi Max tastes better than Coca-Cola.
You don't put either in Havana Club 7.
Of course you do. You make a Cuba Libre, you need to put one in.
You use the 3-year-old or something. You don't.
I didn't have the 3-year-old. The pub didn't have the 3-year-old. So, mate, can I tell you, mate, there are times where, okay, I wouldn't have been at my best at these times, but I've done Zacapa XO and Pepsi Max to make a Cuba Libre. There are times, mind you, those times were at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I.
Does anyone really doubt that humanity has a chance? There is compelling evidence.
Upmann Connoisseur. I like these with 5 years on them. This is November 18. It's got a couple of years down. I think it's nice that it's got a couple of years down. Let's see how it plugs away. You're an Upmann man. I know you love Upmann. The Connoisseur. You generally like Upmann. Which ones don't you like?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure I thought
the ones he likes are free. I think that's what you're trying to tell everyone, isn't it? They're the ones you really like are the free ones. No?
I could actually be doing some work.
That was crass. That was crass. Sorry, Ken. I apologise for that. Upmann Connoisseurs. I love the Upmann Connoisseur. I like them with 5 years on them, 3 to 5, 5 years best. I think they're inexpensive, they're relatively consistent, and they're one of those cigars that even if they don't look $1 million, like they can look pretty rough and ragged, it doesn't seem to bother them too much. They'll still perform.
There was the Connie 3s we used to smoke a lot of in Havana, wasn't it? And elsewhere.
The Carlottas.
No, not Carlottas. No, didn't. Wasn't it Connie 3s? What am I thinking? Connie 3s.
We used to buy a lot of those in Havana because they cost nothing over.
Yeah, we
they're little Carlottas. I like Panatellas. Yeah, the long Panatellas.
No, this was Connoisseur number 3.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. You got no idea what you are.
I'm talking about. I know exactly. I'm not talking about Carlottas or drag queens or whoever else makes you happy.
That's what a Connie 3 is. It's a Carlotta. That's the shape of it, right?
You spent far too much time in King's Cross.
Well, used to be a great place, King's Cross, until they screwed it up.
I used to live in King's Cross. It was a lot of fun.
So,
okay, that's dead.
Back to the Connoisseur. It is a staple. It works so well. It doesn't cost a lot of money. You can put it away for 4 or 5 years. They do surprisingly well on the secondary. It's a good cigar. It doesn't need to be PSP or HQ. You can get them on clearance, and they seem to perform almost as well as the others. Not all cigars are like that. Certainly In fact, Upmanns do it quite regularly across their line. But Ken, are you ready to roll?
Well, I was, except you haven't filled up my thing of late.
That's because you are in a different state.
There have got to be benefits to doing this. I'm trying to find one.
Can you maybe go, the kids are on school holidays, still go find a 10-year-old, he'll do it for you.
People on school holidays?
Yes, there'll be lots of kids down there, they'll be able to fill a loader.
Yeah, they might want to know why. Here we go.
See if you can do it. Hang on. Oh, people, look at this, people. This is welding 101. You're welding, you're welding. He's off camera now. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to have to sort that out fairly quickly. Jesus.
This could be the shortest review in history. Do you have a match?
Nothing matches me.
Now, look at this, people. You're not saying... Oh, it's not lit, Ken. It's not lit.
Sorry? It's
not lit. You got a cone, but it's not lit around the outside.
No, I know,
Take
I
your
know.
time.
I was just doing that to be difficult.
Just like fingers down a blackboard. We'll be back with you at the end of the first third.
Fingernails, actually, but never mind.
Kenny, first third of the Upmann Connoisseur 2018. Nice burn, by the way. What's your burn like? Look at that. It's because you lit it so well. Look at that. That is
I'll be holding masterclasses. I'll be holding masterclasses at the end of this.
Oh yeah, God! I hope you've got the bandwidth for all those people. What are you thinking?
Certainly under medium bodied. It's balanced. It's sort of creamy coffee to me. Quite creamy coffee. There's not a lot of strong flavors here. Gentle. In fact, we've been yakking about the rugby, and it's the perfect sort of cigar for that, where you don't get suddenly think, oh God, I've just missed the first 2 inches of a great cigar. It's just a very pleasant one at the moment.
Mine's medium, just a touch above medium.
Okay.
I'm not getting anywhere near the same cream and coffee as you are, probably because it is above medium. It's got a little bit more, it's a little bit woody for me, which is not something I attribute to the Connie one very often.
See,
it's a bit dirty.
No, well, see, I mean, the two descriptions, if someone had given me those notes before we touch these, I would say that mine is much more typical than yours. Is that a fair comment?
Yeah, this isn't typical as yet. Through the retrohale, I can get that Upmann DNA, that Connie 1 DNA through there. I have to go searching for it at this point. Let's see how it goes in the second third. Right now, I've got to go searching for it.
It's not a cigar that grabs hold of you. Doesn't grab hold of you at all. As I say, we've been just yakking away and we're slowly smoking these things, and yeah, that's fine. But it's not like if it's a D4 or a Coro, that this would be a focus of probably what we're chatting about. It's just a pleasant addition.
Back with you at the end of the second third. Kenny, second third.
Delighted to join you. More of the same.
Ash.
I know. Good Ash.
Actually, mine's gone from the basement, not that it was really in the basement, to the penthouse. It's not quite in the penthouse yet, but we're getting up there. It's actually really picked up nicely. I'm getting those coffee flavors. It's settled itself down. Again, it's lost a little bit of that body and strength, which it needed to allow itself to bring out that blend. The blend works so much better in a mid-bodied cigar here than it did in a medium full. And you can see it. This is obviously, again, two different cigars. They've rolled them a little bit differently. This one started a little bit too harsh. but it's now come back into its own. Nice to see.
If I look really carefully, I can see a touch of that sort of youth, almost bitterness in there, but you've got to look pretty hard. Otherwise, it's pretty much more of the same, that creamy coffee character. There's not a lot of complexity.
Are you getting, I'm getting a lovely almond note in there.
Well, I'm probably getting a touch bitter almond.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
probably the difference.
Again, like it's not a patch on the D4 at this point.
No.
And it's not a patch on the RAS, and it's not a patch on the Corro. But as we've been saying to anyone who listens, you know those D4s, even young, are smoking so well. RAS, even young, are smoking so well. And this is a 2018. I sort of wonder why didn't I purposely. I should have got a 2020 or instructed D to pull out some 2020s for us to review.
Sacker.
But I genuinely, no one saw that, Ken. No one saw that at all. I purposely wanted to give a couple of years down for Connie 1 because they do need it. This one needs a bit more time. Still needs a bit more time. We'll be back with you once Ken cleans up his pants. Kenny, finishing up on the Upmann Connie 1, how are you going?
It's gone a little darker, a bit more rounded, deeper flavours. So I'm getting a bit sort of more chocolate, cocoa powder, darker coffee, if you like. There's still a touch of that sort of almond note, which is all fine. I mean, I've quite enjoyed it.
5 years, people. These things need 5 years.
We used to say that about the Connie 3s.
Well, the Connoisseur series 1, 2, 3, thinner gauge cigars, they need longer time. I think they do.
Do they still make
Connie
3s?
Pardon?
Did 3s get discontinued?
Yeah. Geez, you're all over this one, aren't you? Yeah. So, yeah, 3s got discontinued. But mind you, there are other Connies at the moment. So the Connoisseur number 2s, which I'm going to do one with you shortly, Ken. I think you'll love the Connie 2s.
I do, as I'm told.
The Connie Bs, the Connie 2s, even the Connie As don't require anywhere near the same sort of time down as the Connie 1s do.
We did Connie A a little while ago, didn't we?
It's an excellent cigar. The Connie B surprised me because it's a brilliant cigar. The Connie 2 really surprised me. I didn't want to like the Connie 2 because really, why bring out a Connie 2? But they did, and it's just a great cigar. The Connie 1 though is, you can still find these things on sale. I know, mate Ravi and others, you can do them on sale for $210, $220 a box, and they're just a bargain at $210, $220 a box.
That's US.
US, yeah.
So about 1,200 Australian.
Whatever it is, it's ridiculous. But most of our guys buy offshore anyway and bring it back in. But it is. I always have Connie 1s in my desktop, in my humidor, aging away because I just love them. I do. This one here hasn't performed as well as I'd hoped. It's been honest. I'll give this. It's been an honest cigar all the way through, yeah. But I still can't give this better than an 89, 90, yeah. 88, 89.
Exactly what I was thinking. 89, possibly 90, but
I can't literally heart to heart give it a point. 89, and that's not being. They're not being negative on the cigar at all. It's a really good cigar. It's got so much more to give over the years to come. It's just one of those cigars that I do sort of insist upon laying them down for a period of time. There are other
the problem is the perception of 90. If you don't give something 90, it must be a dud, which this is not a dud in any way.
But we had what the last review was the D4 last Thursday, Kenny. And the D4 was, for a younger cigar than this, it just performed flawlessly.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Love it.
And it's not that much more expensive than a Connie 1. The Connie 1, will it reach those levels? Maybe. Look, it'll certainly at the 5-year mark, it will cross swords with the D4. No problems at all. But right now, no.
I'd be going D4, but yeah, fair enough.
This one needs more time. You can see when you're smoking it needs more time down to mellow itself out. It's still got a few little elbows in there, Ken, that it just needs to smooth out.
Yeah, no, No argument on that. Yep. 89 for me.
89. I'll go 89. I can't quite stretch the 90 on this one. So we're left with the E4, exhibition number 4. We're left the St. Louis Reggio, the Choice Supreme. So I'm looking forward. Are you right for a review maybe Thursday?
Yeah, this week's good. I'll do as I'm told.
All right, Thursday we might end up doing a double one this week. It's all good. But guys, Connie ones, you see them on special, you pick them up, you put them away. Put them away. Don't dive into them straight up. But again, they're one of those cigars that does come up. They do come up on special on a regular basis. That's certainly worthwhile picking up.
And
cool,
if,
Kenny?
In conclusion, if I just may have a quick shout out to any Canberra Brumbies fans, serves you right, you bastards. You want to play that way, you absolutely disgraceful, bitching and whinging about referees.
It's just kind of
well,
tangent.
Canberra Brumbies fans will know you got what you deserved.
Congratulations to the Queensland Reds for a fantastic premiership. Yeah, well done. Well done. Kenny, until next week or until later on this week, I'll see you then. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.